look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Ladies and gentlemen, in my most humble opinion, we have a threat in the community. What do I mean by that, man? It's going to sound crazy how I'm about to say it to you, but I think one of the biggest threats we have right now online in our community are these so-called jackleg, quote-unquote, dating coaches. I have been quiet about this for a long time, and I was talking to a gentleman not long ago. A lot of people are going to dating coaches online because they have no game. They come from fatherless homes where daddy didn't get to give them the information they need to be able to differentiate between a woman who's a woman or a woman that's running the streets and ain't good for them. So these men and these women too, of different nationalities, are giving people the wrong advice. They're teaching the men, and especially the young men, not to value themselves, but to put the woman on a pedestal. And I'm about to break that down shortly. So let me go ahead and play some of these clips right quick, and I'm going to give you my analytical commentary. Let me go ahead and put this on here first. Now, the first guy, he is not necessarily a dating coach, but the game he's giving out to the public is the type of game that these dating coaches are giving. Let's get into it, man. 1 second. And let's get it.
You really want to knock a woman's socks off and have her like just crazy about you? You're going to do this. You're going to do these 3 stops. You're going to take her grocery shopping. Number 1, let me give you the game about grocery shopping. When you get in there, you're going to get 2 carts, say, baby, go crazy. She's like, what you mean? Just go ahead. You got the joint, you're going to tell her go crazy. She got kids or something. She got to get the zooms and wham and snaps and juicy juices. Well, you might be in line, or you might be standing there. She might be waiting on the joint. You stand behind to grab a kiss on her. I mean, let her know. You just give her the A-Max when she get to the register. Hey, let me take this. I got to do this. Let me go grab that. She's like, oh my God, he didn't give me the card. Usually where a grocery store at across the street is a gas station. Take over there, fill the tank, 93. Fill it up, man. 93. Then after that, you take it to a woman's playground. You take it to Target. Take it there, go crazy. And after you leave Target, you know where you're going? Taking it to get that car detail. You can't run into one woman that been on a date like that. Because I'm telling you, they never, that's 4 stops, bro. And guess what? When you leave and she cooking that salmon with that rice or whatever she cooking, she thinking about you. Because that whole freezer got your name all over it, baby. When she crack open that soap, you bought that. When them razors or that mirror to clean her legs and all that stuff, you did that.
All right, y'all. Everything he said, now that man's name is Wallow, right? From understanding, he did some prison time. You know what I mean? A hood dude, supposedly, or whatnot. Everything he just told you is how to be a sucker. Everything he just told you is how to be a sucker. That's it. Now, a lot of men are on social media claiming to be dating coaches who are telling men to do those very things. To go out there, put the woman on the pedestal, make every dream that she has come true. Take care of her. Spend all your money. And I'm going to show you some other stuff where there are men who are calling other men and women and asking them stupid stuff like this, saying, how do I raise a woman's interest to the point where she desires me? Or how do I make a woman continue to be interested in me? When you say that, when you say things like, how can I raise a woman's interest in me? What you're saying is, how can I make this woman see the value that I have in me? All right. A lot of these men are not alpha males that's teaching you this. These are beta males who are teaching you and grooming you into a beta male. An alpha male or sigma male will never, ever give a damn about if a woman is interested in him or not. Now, I had a client call me about this before. I refuse. Now, I'll coach you. I'll show you how to run game, how to recognize game, how to build your confidence and everything like that. But one thing, I will turn you down when you request me to teach you how to chase a woman, because everything that man just told you is chasing a woman. Okay? Again, this is the problem that we have in homes that are ran by mothers because they're not giving them the information. The fathers are not there to give them the right information. You never care about raising a woman's interest to like you. You are not supposed to be a woman's best option. You're supposed to be the woman's ultimatum. Again, let me repeat that for the new subscribers, okay? You do not make yourself the best version that you can as a man of yourself just so that you can be a woman's option to pick from. You make yourself the best version of yourself so that you can be the ultimatum to a woman. In other words, you are the take it or leave it guy. Either you get with my program or you go away, woman. It's going to go my way or it's going to go away. I don't need you here. If you're going to be with me, be with me. And as I always instruct the men out there, only work with women that will work with you. All this interested, I'm trying to raise her interest. I'm trying to make her like me. What do I got to do to make her like me? Let me tell you something. If you ever let a woman know that you're willing to chase her and you get her, she will purposely continue to do things that's going to make you chase her. It will never stop. It will keep going. And the thing, you got to understand this too. Any woman that wants you, you never have to chase. Any woman that has interest in you, you never have to raise her interest. Okay? But there's so many dudes out here who are getting paid, and I'm not hating on them. But man, people, they are taking your money. They're taking your money, man. I'm going to talk about the 30-day rule in a little bit, but at the same time, y'all, don't do what this gentleman says, do. If you're young, let your young boys see this. If you're a single mother, let your young boys see what I just said. Because if you're not careful, you're going to have you a boy that's going to be a beta male who's going to run behind a woman for the rest of his life. Now, let me go to the next clip, man. It's just retarded, man. And you'll find these people all over social media, black, white, Indian, it don't even matter. They up there telling people this trash. Now listen to this woman tell you some more trash. Hold on for a second as I put it on the screen. Can you dig it?
Give you a list of things, a list of secrets that you could use to get a difficult woman to fall in love with you.
Notice what she said. She's going to give you a list of secrets, a list of things to do to make a difficult woman want you. Notice the adjective, a difficult woman. That woman is not feminine. That woman is not submissive. That woman going to be hard-headed. That woman going to be stubborn. But she wants to give you the secrets of how to get a difficult woman. And this is a dating coach. This is a dating coach right here, okay? She tells you stuff about how to get your ex back. Look, don't worry about getting your ex back. You got about a billion women on the planet. For every man, it's like 2 or 3 women. Why are you stuck on one woman? If she's gone, she's gone. If she leaves you, you nail that door shut so she can't come back. If you got rid of her, you burn that bridge. When I say burn that bridge, that means connection. You burn that bridge to her mama, her daddy, her brothers, her sisters, her aunts, her uncles, her children, her cousins, anything that is connected to her, you get rid of. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying you can't be civil when you see them. And also, use some common sense. If that's your baby's mama, then the situation's going to be slightly different, right? Because you have to deal with it because of the children. But that is only going to be a limited thing that you're dealing with. You put limitations on that, okay? Stop chasing your ex. They're ex for a reason. You get me? Exes don't become exes because everything went right. You don't have an ex-wife because she was right. You don't have an ex-husband because she did you good. He did you good. You don't have an ex-boyfriend because he was the best man on the planet. You don't have an ex-girlfriend because that's the sweetest thing on the planet. There's a reason why there are exes. Cut your losses and move on. Don't do this stuff they telling you. Let's keep going.
Difficult woman to fall in love with you. Now, as you know, this woman already has her world going on. She probably does not need you that much, and so you are only going to be complimenting the kind of life that she already lives to even...
She doesn't need you that much. You are only complimenting the life that she already has established. In other words, you're an accessory. You know how you get some clothes and stuff? You got a nice outfit and stuff like that, and you put on a watch as an accessory, a little trinket. That's what you are. That's the value that you have. That's what she's telling you. Why would you degrade yourself as a man into that? That's why I say you got to teach these young boys early, because they don't got no real men in their life teaching them the game about women. You know what people keep saying things like, I don't understand women. I don't understand women, because real men have not taught them. A real man will tell you, man, hey, she ain't good for you, get another. A beta male will tell you, man, try this, try this, try this, try this. See, the problem is, y'all, When you get emotionally attached to a woman, it's hard to break away. You have to, sometimes the only way out of a situation is to go through it. So you got to go through the pain and the hurt, the missing them and shit like that. But you got to go through it so you can come out and start over new and have a clearer mind and be able to choose better. But if you keep going back to what always hurt you, you're going to just keep getting hurt. You dig what I'm saying? Stop putting your money in these fake ass dating coaches who regurgitate the same thing. They just tell you the same thing over and over again. Do this for her, do that for her. Nothing for the man. Have you noticed that? Everything is geared towards the woman. These are beta males. Now remember when I told you before, remember, beta males can think that they're alpha males. Beta males can think that they're sigma males. Now, a beta male can be buff, muscular, look like he'll put hands on you. Beta males will fight you. Beta males can be a thug. Beta male is not your physical body. Excuse me. An alpha male is not your physical body. Alpha male is a mentality. Okay? Alpha males have certain insights that other people don't have. So do sigma. Okay? We have things about us that we can see that we've never been learned. That's why it's called insight. We have the ability to see things without using our eyes. We just have certain ability to see into certain situations, and you listen to the words we speak, and you take the words that we speak, and you look at life, and you see if they can actually be applied to life. And you say, that make a lot of sense. I see it now. That's because alpha males have a gift. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I don't want y'all to take it that way, but there's certain things about alphas no, an alpha male will tell you straight up, do not ever try to raise the interest of a woman to like you. An alpha male will always tell you, do not chase a woman. Whenever you're trying to raise the interest of a woman to like you, you're chasing a woman. You're not pursuing her. The difference between pursuing a woman and chasing a woman is this: when you pursue a woman, that means that she is showing you equal amount of attention. It's not one-sided. You're not texting her 1,000 times; she texts you twice only. You're not calling her 50 times and she only calling you once. She gonna call you about 49 times if you call her 50. For an example, that's an extreme example, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. That's pursuing. Chasing is when you're doing this shit. When you're trying to strategize and plan and plot and figure out what I gotta do to be a clown jester, to be a joke, to be a sucker for a woman. What I gotta do, how I gotta act, what I gotta say to make this woman like me because she's my God. I gotta put her on a pedestal. That's what betas do. Now, a lot of you need to learn the ways of alpha men, okay? And alpha men will teach you masculinity. This is femininity right here. Femininity like a mug, bro. And I'm just trying to tell you this. I know some of you don't like this stuff, man, but I'm going to tell it to you. I'm going to talk to you about, I'm so passionate about this right now. I'm going to tell you about the 30-day rule after she finished her thing, and we'll get to that.
That she already lives, to either enhance it or maybe just level up completely. Now, getting such a woman's attention can be quite difficult, a little more difficult than getting another woman from, perhaps a different social class whose boundaries may not necessarily be that high. Now, if you find yourself in this situation, then this is the perfect video for you. Over the next couple of minutes, I'll be sharing these secrets. So let's jump right in and do justice to them. We're going to do this in 3 phases, okay? Phase 1 is getting her attention. Phase 2 is getting to know her. And phase 3 is breaking down her walls. Let's jump.
All right, that was a 3-part video, but I want you to understand what you said. Getting her attention, which is cold approaching. The other part I can't remember. The other thing was, the last part was breaking down her walls. Why the hell do you have to go through all that? Why do you got to break down a woman's walls when your walls is perfectly fine, when you go find a woman who got her mind right? Why in the hell are you willing to say, baby, I'm going to work with you? She cussing you out. Baby, I'm going to work with you. She disrespecting you. Baby, I'm going to work with you. She has a nasty attitude. That breaking her walls down so she can treat you with respect. Are you out your freaking mind? Huh? All right, now the 30-day rule, man. I'm so pissed off at this shit. Look, a lot of these dating coaches teach us that if you want to make your ex miss you and for her to come back, go silent and ghost her for 30 days, okay? A lot of people do this because they believe this bullshit. And during this 30 days time, it's supposed to make her miss you. And one of the biggest complaints about the 30-day rule, it's called no contact, the 30-day no contact rule, is that men are nervous. A lot of times you read a lot of comments, they'll say shit like, how do I know if it's working? What if she get another man? What if she forgets about me and stuff? And they just tell them, wait 30 days. And she'll come back in 30 days. Man, let me tell you something. Are you willing to suffer for 30 days, confused, hurt, wondering what she's doing, why she ain't contact me yet? Is this going to fail? Will I get my ex back? Why would you put yourself in that situation unless you're a beta male? If you're an alpha male, you'd be like, well, the hell with her. In 30 days, I'll give me another chick. Shit, in 3 days. In 30 days, while you waiting for her to see, for you to see if she wants you, and for 30 days, she out there sucking on Pookie, sleeping with Ray Ray, and getting a train ran on her by Nook Nook. That old saying, if you love something, let it go, is a bunch of BS. If you love something, let it go and come back to it, it's yours. If you love something, let it go. If it's trying to go away, that means it don't want your ass, okay? If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. But you got to consider the type of woman that's coming back to you. Because when she leaves you, she left you, let's just say, for example, you're the only man that was laying pipe to her because you're in a relationship. When she left you, she got a whole lot of pipe stuck in her. So now, as it says, if you love something, let it go. If it returns to you, it's yours. So when she returns to you, she's coming to you as a different woman. She's coming to you with a woman with more bodies on her. She got a higher body count, okay? Every time a woman breaks up with a man and leaves that man, when she returns, that is not the same woman that left every time. She's been out in the streets more, ruining her reputation more, drinking more, sniffing lines more, getting freaked more by Pookie, Ray Ray, and Nook Nook, getting all kinds of things, just more. And when she comes back to you, she's yours. If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. You want to be able to call that yours? That's a beta male's mindset. And these damn dating coaches, dating roaches, that's what they are, dating roaches. They are crawling into your wallets and stealing your money. You're paying these people some money to teach you how to be a subservient to a woman. And I ain't just going to plug me, but I'm going to speak it out. If you want to know how to be masculine, hit me up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, leave that broad alone. Even if you love her. Because I believe that you need to go find who you are first. Love yourself first. Because if you're not interested enough in yourself, why would she be? There are certain people in your life that you should want them to take an interest in you, such, for example, an employer who has the power to influence a promotion. There are certain people that you want to raise their interest when it comes to you. But as far as a two-legged, bow-legged, knock-kneed hoe, no, never. Never, and I mean that in the strongest way possible. Never. Don't fall for this, man. So I'm trying to help y'all out, man, because I've been going to YouTube, and it's just annoying me. I'm telling you, man, don't ever work hard for a woman to like you. You hear me? Now I'm going to go ahead and show you another dating coach. This is ridiculous. Remember, like I said, everything is catered to the woman. No matter what it is, it's going to be the woman. I know people don't like, I know going to be some dating coaches, they ain't going to like Mr. Hill, but guess what Mr. Hill always say? I don't give a damn. Let's get going.
I think it's somewhere with the best lighting, and this is the best that I could do at the moment. All right, so the topic for today is how to raise her interest, okay? You might be talking to a girl, right? And is how to raise her interest, okay? You might be talking to a girl, right? And at first, everything's going good, everything's going smooth. You know, you guys are clicking, vibing, feeling each other, okay? And you know, it's the honeymoon stage. Honeymoon stage is very fun, lighthearted, easy. It's easy, you know, easy breezy. And then, you know, it might be like a couple weeks, a month goes by, and she starts to stop talking to you less. And you're like wondering, like, what's going on? We was vibing, we was doing good. You know, you might have got a little too comfortable in the beginning, which is the reason she started to lose interest in you. And you're like,
that's a lie. Until these beta males be tripping me out. When a woman pulls back, y'all, it's because she wants you to chase her, all right? She's trying to manipulate you. There's no such thing as a woman that's hard to get. Y'all see, you got to unlearn all these sayings, like, if you last have let it go. There's no such thing as a woman being hard to get, who plays hard to get. There's a such thing as a woman who plays, I'm sorry, I'm so passionate about this shit, hold on. There's no such thing as a woman who plays hard to get. But there is a such thing as a woman who plays mind game. If a woman wants you, you don't have to chase her. If a woman wants you, she's not going to play hard to get. You get what I'm saying? When women pull back, it's supposed to make you pursue her more or chase her more. Now, he going to say something that makes sense, and I know you pull back too, but this is all a part of that game, that playing, that stupid, childish shit. I don't want a woman that I cannot be open with at all times. That now she pulling back because she's trying to manipulate me, because it's all manipulation, okay? She's trying to make you her sucker. That's what she's trying to do. And there's a lot of beta males that fall for it. I'm just trying to help y'all, okay? All this shit about, well, they want nerds. They don't like nerds and shit. I be seeing some dumbass content creators about, oh, if you're nerdy, there's nothing wrong with you being nerdy. They don't really want nerds. It's just a fact. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you're a nerdy person, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got to understand something. You can't get a certain group of women, okay? Period. Stop trying to tell these boys that they can get Megan Thee Stallion and all them type of looking. They can't. But they can get good, fine-looking women who also are nerds, meaning they do anime too. There's some good-looking women. It look about like Megan Thee Stallion body and stuff. There's some good women. I don't know why y'all keep acting like the hoes are the only good-looking women out there. There's some ladies out there that's into different weird things that would be considered weird by most people. They're fine, and they got better personalities, man. Okay? Stop that. Don't be a nerd and then say, I got to do this to be not a nerd. Be yourself, man. And to me, being called a nerd is an insult. You're just a different person who like different things. Good God, man, this world is full of variety. We need the spice of variety in our world, man. We need that. And all these dummies up there, oh, you're a nerd, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't see so many podcasts. Oh, she said she like a nerd, because nerds are happy. Come on, man. I don't get it, man. Y'all got to get some self-confidence, man. Y'all got to believe in yourself. Most important, you got to love yourself. Because if you love yourself, you ain't going to give a damn if someone don't like you because you like something that most people don't. You got to learn how to master the wonderful art of not giving a fuck. That's what you got to learn, man. All of you. You depend too much on other people's opinions and points of view of you. They ain't paying no bill. They ain't putting no food in your stomach. They ain't helping you out no kind of way. But yet you are so thirsty. You're so worried about what people think about you. You got to come out of that. You got to come out there. You will never be happy. You can never be happy if you're never happy with yourself. Because when you're not, you'll be calling these type of dudes right here, asking for help. And they taking your money. Let's keep going, man.
Like, damn, I need to get it back. Is it even possible to get it back? Well, guess what, bruh? It is possible, okay? I got you. All right, so you lost her interest, or you didn't lose it completely. You're losing it, and you're trying to, build the momentum back to where it was. Or actually, you're trying to get it even better than it was before. So you're trying to raise her interest. Let's say you didn't even lose her interest. Let's say you just want more. You still got her interest, but you want her to be like just obsessed or something. Either way, whatever it is, this is gonna work. If you're trying to bounce back, this is gonna work for you too. Okay, so let's take a look at this. As I always tell you guys,
when he said you want a woman to be obsessed with you, trust me when I tell you, if a woman likes you, she is already obsessed with you. This guy don't know what he's talking about. I'm not knocking him, but he don't know what he's talking about. He ain't got enough experience out there, okay? If a woman, think about, gentlemen, if you ever had a woman that was head over heels for you, that really liked you, didn't she already act obsessed with you? Always clingy, always up on you and stuff, checking on you, cooking you stuff, doing stuff, because she's obsessed with you. This reminds me of that German lady, right? When she said that she was cooking for a black American husband and stuff like that. You know why? Because she was obsessed with him. When a woman likes you, you're going to see actions of what you would consider to be obsession. Doesn't mean she cuckoo, but you are a priority to her. Do you hear what I'm saying to y'all, man? These dudes just be talking, man. Just keep going.
Limit to no validation when it comes to women. You're not trying to validate them to the point where they feel like they have control over you. That's the main purpose and point of not validating. You give them the validation, and then they know that, like, well, I'm better than you type thing. Like, oh my God, he think I'm all this. I ain't got to do nothing. Sure. I'm a bad bitch with no flaws. That's what she gonna think about herself. And then she's just gonna start to walk all over you, okay? All right, so as I always say, you guys have to be on your purpose, okay? You gotta be doing what you need to be doing.
That's something that all these dating coaches say too. Be on your purpose. Be on your purpose. They regurgitate what they already hear. Yeah, you need to be on your purpose. I agree 100% that you do. But these type of dudes, majority of the time, they don't mean that shit. They just trying to make it sound good. Now, what she said about validating, what he said about validating a woman, y'all, your presence validate the woman. All right. I know where they going, like, don't give them compliments and shit like that. And I don't hardly ever give a woman a compliment either if I'm dating her either like that, because my presence validates you. If I show up and you want me, then you are validated just by being around me. I know it sounds cocky, but it's the truth. All right. You don't, man, what I used to do, a woman could be dressed up real good. You know what I mean? And she have on some nice shoes or something, and her hair did, but she got on a real nice outfit trying to peacock, you know what I mean? Want you to really notice. I wouldn't even say shit about that shit. I might say something about her hair. The main thing that she wanted me to talk about, I wouldn't talk about. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm doing everything like you with me. I don't make her feel like, you my slave and stuff. You better, no. I just hold my position. I act masculine. And if you with me, that's your validation. Because that means that I found you attractive enough to be with. And that's the mentality that you got to have. It don't mean that you arrogant. Don't act arrogant to her. Don't talk like you stuck up, have a good time and everything like that, but be a little stoic. Don't be a giggly dude. That's what, all them dudes who say shit like, if she grins, I'm in. If I make her laugh, I can get that booty. These dudes, they do dudes like that too. Like, for example, they don't have any good social skills. They are socially awkward. They can be thugs too. And they want a man to like them because he got going on. A man, he would say, oh man, he cool, man. I want to be cool with him. He'll start coming in with a bunch of joking and laughing and stuff because he wants you to like him. And that's because he does that with women. Because he wants women to like him too. That is a beta male. An alpha male does not have to do any of that shit. Either you, like I said, the ultimatum. Either you accept me for who I am or you don't. I'm not finna dance around, tippy tap, 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 tap dance for you to like me, man or woman. I don't care who you is. But that's how you got to be in life. If not, you're going to open yourself up to be used and abused because these dudes are teaching you how to put a woman on the pedestal so she can manipulate you and break your hearts. That's what they're teaching you.
In life, getting it done, okay? And this is something that's very highly attractive. What you gotta do is you gotta forget about it, okay? Every time she hits you up, you busy. I'm gonna repeat this in every video or as much as I possibly can, but you gotta be working on you. You got to be working on your purpose. You got to be working on why you're here on this earth. And she's going to be wondering, why ain't you got time for me? I thought we was special. I thought we was a thing. Huh? Boom. Be on your purpose, obviously. Obviously, you got to be on your purpose. You got to be doing your thing. You got to be focused on something outside of her. Because if you just all focus on her, then that makes her your purpose. And then she feels like you ain't even worth it. So she's like, bye. It's unattractive, okay? Now, mysteriousness. I don't know if that's a word. But if you're mysterious, right, and unpredictable, okay, this is a big thing. A very unpredictable guy is very attracted to a woman because she wants to know what's coming next, okay?
Enough of that shit. Let me tell you something, man. All this mystery and shit like that, it goes back to what I said a while ago. You just be masculine. When you are a masculine man, you're not no giggly dude. You know, like I just talked about earlier, you sit down with a woman, try to tell her a joke. Make her laugh at my jokes because I want her to like me. Fool, you gonna like me. You gonna like me or you ain't gonna like me. If you don't like me, get the hell on. Because there's many more out there for me. Can you dig it? That's what you got to think like, gentlemen. That's what you got to think like. You cannot keep trying to impress a woman. Impress yourselves. If you become impressive to you, then women will be impressed by you. Boy. Yeah, it's about half an hour, this video here. Because like I'm so sick of this shit. Anyway, there'll be a live stream this upcoming Sunday, 5:30 Central Standard Time. 5:30 Central Standard Time, live stream. For y'all who are new, throughout the week when I drop videos like this here, it's always secular with no hardly any spiritual precepts. But on Sundays, I do throw in 2 or 3 scriptures on my live stream. I try to combine the secular with the spiritual so it can make sense to those who live secular lives, whatever, so it can make sense to y'all. So tune in this Sunday at 5:30 Central Standard Time. And I'll see you there. Y'all take it easy now, you hear?
Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy.